And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to gold medal, bronze medal games here in Sudbury. We're at the 2026 New Holland Canadian Under-20 National Championships. Today we are highlighting the women's gold medal game and the women's bronze medal game. I'm Helen Radford with Curling Canada, and Abby Duchesne is here joining me today. Thank you, Abby.
Thanks, Helen. Looking forward to taking in some more great curling.
Yeah, we had the men's final earlier today. Ontario capturing the gold medal. And today we've got Quebec versus Manitoba. So we've got Team Fortin from Quebec and we've got Team Hayward from Manitoba. We are excited for a great final here today. Both these teams are actually coming from different pools. So we started off the week with 36 teams, 18 teams on the women's side, 18 teams on the men's side. The 18 teams were split into two pools of 9. They went into a round robin. They all played 8 games. Team Quebec, Fortin, they were in Pool A. They finished round robin with a 7-1 record. And Team Hayward, they finished in Pool B with a 6-2 record. So both teams did very well in their pools. Both teams then advanced to quarterfinals. We saw Quebec playing Nova Scotia Regan. They defeated them last night 9-2. And then there was an exciting semifinal earlier today where Quebec defeated Alberta Andreshchuk 8-3. And then Team Hayward, they were in the quarterfinal. They defeated Newfoundland Team Locke last night 6-2. And then they were in an exciting semi against Nova Scotia Team Blades. They won in an extra end 7-5.
Not only that, but they came from behind. They stole, I think it was 3 or 4 consecutive ends to make that comeback. It was really exciting to watch.
It was.
Both teams seem to be starting cautiously here. Pretty typical, I'd say, for a championship game. Neither wanting to get into the risk early.
So Manitoba's lead, Dana Wall, able to put one on the forefoot. And then Megan Fortin just a little bit hit and rolled out there.
Good opportunity for Manitoba here to sit 2 out of the gate.
So there is another game on. The bronze medal game is right beside us on sheet B. It is Alberta Andreshchuk versus Nova Scotia Blades. You can watch that on our YouTube page, so Curling Canada's YouTube page. It is a static stream, but you'll hear certainly some cheering. You'll hear the fans in the stands. There's a bit of a split screen there, you can see.
Very nice job by Dana Wall. Always nice to sit 2 early in the end and sets them up to potentially force Quebec in this opening end. Megan Fortin with another opportunity to make the take-up, potentially the double, to get them, I wouldn't say out of trouble yet, but an opportunity.
Quebec does have hammer, so they're happy to keep things a little bit open. And so close.
That was really close. And Megan Fortin is 18 years old, so I'm sure we'll be seeing more of her at this championship. She is a student. She's been to the Scotties Tournament of Heart, as we would have seen in January. 3 Canadian U-20s, silver last year. 3 Canadian U-18s, 1 silver in 2024 and bronze in 2022, and 1 Canada Winter Games bronze in 2023. So a ton of great experience coming into this. And still more years to come. Second, Megan Lafrance being asked to take this rock out. She boasts the same resume as counterpart on the team, Megan.
The Quebec team is made up of a pair of sisters. So the Fortin sisters and the Lafrance sisters.
Oh, this one seems to have gotten a little bit more curl than they saw in the other two.
Second stone for Manitoba, Kira Cron. She'll have an opportunity to draw.
Maybe a little bit of nerves here early on in this game.
Have to commend the ice crew here. Tom Leonard and his crew have done an absolutely phenomenal job. We started off with 2 arenas side by side, same venue. It's just an incredible venue here. And the ice crew has basically created identical ice pads. So whether you were playing on sheet A or sheet F, it was very, very similar. And that's a real treat for these young curlers.
Not only that, but the conditions here have been so fast, and also they're getting that curl. Sometimes when you get that quick ice, you don't see that same curl, but they've done a really good job of making both happen for these athletes.
We actually, I know I was here and some of us were here 2 weeks ago. We've been here for a couple of weeks. The first event was the under-21 mixed doubles, and Megan, who just threw there, she was in the mixed doubles event, so this is her second event in 2 weeks.
It's a long couple of weeks for the athletes, but I'd imagine that gives them a little bit of comfort with the ice conditions and kind of getting the momentum of playing, although it can be fatiguing.
First stone here for Manitoba's India Young. Both these teams are pretty similar in age. They're on the younger side, around 19. It's nice to see.
Nice hit and stick there.
Manitoba won the under-18s 2 years ago. So, and this Quebec team was runner-up in the U-20s last year, and they were at the Scotties this year too. So, both teams, already having some national experience.
Emmy Lafrance throws her first stone. She's 20 years old. Boasts the same resume as her teammates. It's nice to see a team that's stuck together for a number of years and able to accomplish a lot of those big milestones together.
Yeah, and their coach is Brandon Lafrance. He's one of the dads of a couple of the players on the team. So it's very much a family affair.
Seems like these teams are getting a little bit caught in that spot. They either catch the run where it stays a little straighter, or they catch a little bit more curl than they're anticipating. It seems that it's very weight sensitive. They rolled that a little further than they would have liked, but at least they stuck around. Manitoba is going to feel comfortable early on in this game with draw weight after all this. They've had a few opportunities to throw some. Helps settle some of the nerves and get that banked for later in the game.
So good brushing by the front end there of Kira and Dana. They dragged India's rock in the top 12. Great shot.
opportunity now for the Quebec team to make a double. Have a couple rocks in play. I'm not sure that they'll be sitting to, but if they can stick their shooter, they might be able to open up a multi-score. Although it didn't make the double, that's a pretty good result.
Really nice shot.
Flirting
Yeah, nice little flop there. Nice weight.
Manitoba will have to be a little careful navigating this backing, but a good opportunity to maintain that force. The good news for Quebec is that if they do make this good roll, the rocks will be behind tee, so there will still be relatively open opportunity to generate something. Calling for 10-5, so good choice to stick around.
Skip Shayla Hayward. This is her first stone of the first end.
A little more curl than they were expecting in that spot. Unfortunate break with the jam. Quebec now with a big opportunity to get something going and generate potentially a multi-point score. Looks like this rock that they're hitting is second shot. It's a chance to lie 3 if they can get the roll in. Skip Julianne Fortin with her first stone. She is 20 years old. She is a biomedical analysis technology student. She boasts all the same accomplishments as her teammates, so very decorated player. Calling the curl early. Needs a bit of a roll, but doesn't quite get it. But still a pretty good result. They should have the choice between the blank or a deuce if that presents itself. Nowhere for Manitoba to really hide.
It's nice all the athletes are mic'd up so we can listen to them. Can hear their thought process and how they get to their decision.
I'd say that's a smart call, is preventing that 3. 'Cause a 2 is a 2. Plenty of opportunity to come back from that, but 3s, they can feel like a bit of a gut punch when you hang them on the scoreboard. Although the game wouldn't be over that early on, it's just not quite the way you want to start. Really good sweep by Dana Wall on the lead on Manitoba to hold that rock. They called it quite early on. Nice opportunity for Quebec now to open with the deuce. The way the end started, I'm sure they'll be quite happy with that.
Julianne Fortin's last shot of the first end here. Looking good to score a deuce.
Right on the nose.
And Quebec open scoring 2-0 after the first end. Quebec over Manitoba. Teams will take a short break, and so will we. Good afternoon and welcome back to the second end at the 2026 New Holland Canadian Under-20 National Championships here in Sudbury, Ontario. We are at an incredible complex here, the Jerry McCrory Countryside Sports Complex, 2-pad arena, side by side, lots of seating. The fans have been fantastic over the last couple of weeks that we've been here. We're in the gold medal game. Quebec able to score a deuce in the first end. So Quebec Team Fortin up 2-0 over Manitoba's team Hayward.
And some really great shot making to set up that deuce. They made a nice hit and roll and took advantage of the opportunities when they were presented it.
Yeah, you don't have to be fancy to win this. You just have to make the easy shots, so we call them. Nice shot right on that New Holland logo. We do want to give a shout out to New Holland. They're incredible sponsors of youth curling. They've been with us for a long time, and we do appreciate all that they do to support youth curling, and all the players and the parents and the coaches and the umpires and host committee. Everybody here has really benefited from the support of New Holland.
It's really amazing because I know the championship as the New Holland Canadian U-20s, New Holland Canadian Juniors. It's always their name that stands out when I'm thinking of that championship. It's really become part of it. And a really nicely placed corner guard by Manitoba's lead, Dana Wall. Dana might have some Sudbury fans here because she actually went to school here in Sudbury last year and curled with the Northern Ontario team. So she's a recent addition to this Hayward team and has some Canadian U-20 experience representing Northern Ontario.
And that's what's nice. By the time most of these athletes are in U-20, they have already had some national experience, or they're fortunate if they have, and it definitely helps them in their training moving forward.
And it's great that there seems to be more opportunities nowadays for teams. Manitoba 2, Manitoba 1, a few of those provinces getting extra spots, and it just builds them up to be better equipped. Beck has a nice setup happening in the middle to kick off the end.
Dana looking to do a little hit and flop behind their corner guard.
I have to say I'm very impressed with the weight choices that these teams are selecting. They're picking the right weights to keep their shooters around, which I think is very important and something that they've come a long way with in the recent years.
Yeah, and it turns into a 4-person shot, not just if it's user error and you've thrown too much weight, nobody can help you out. But if you throw the weight to the sweepers, you can have 4 people in every shot, which is great. Just want to give you a quick update on the other sheet. Alberta took 2 in the first end over, so it's Alberta Andruschuk over Nova Scotia Blades. Again, if you want to catch that game, you can kind of have 2 screens up. Sheet B, it's on our YouTube channel. It's a static stream. Look at that production crew we have throwing that up there for you, so you can take a look at what it looks like there. John and all the guys in the production crew have done an amazing job here. So shout out to you guys for those on the ice freezing, those behind the scenes freezing. You guys have been awesome.
Nice hit and roll by Quebec to protect their shot rock. Manitoba playing the chase here. Nice result there to tick that one. Gets it out of the danger zone of the 4-foot.
If you want to see how these teams played throughout the week with their standings, if you go to Curling Canada's website, curling.ca/scoreboard, and you go to this event, you'll see all 36 teams, how they did throughout the round robin. Team photos are up. So feel free to check that out at any point in time.
Good opportunity here for Quebec to put some pressure on.
We are right behind the sheet, and that curled
shot
like crazy after the hog line. So great brushing.
We saw a little bit of that in the men's final earlier today. That side of the sheet, it seems to have a later break point, but once it starts to curl, there's no stopping it. So you have to be really cautious with the weight you're throwing and be patient for it, because it will curl once it starts.
Manitoba not able to run it straight back, but did open it up.
Cleans it up a little bit. Quebec will look to replace that guard and put a little bit more pressure on Manitoba again. There's still a chance to get out of it. It's early enough in the end. On surfaces like this, you have to be really careful with that guard placement, because if you're too tight, the run is fairly straightforward, and too high and the guards are almost negligible. But the New Holland logo is the perfect height.
It is. And it tends to be in most arena settings. That is usually kind of the target.
Really well managed by the sweepers to get it there.
So great conversation there Shayla was having with India. She said once it crosses center, it really goes. So they are looking to kind of hold this out a little bit, shooting a 12.5 seconds hog to hog.
I like this weight choice, because if they do clip the guard, there's a chance they could roll in.
You can see it curling already.
Maybe a little light, a little lighter than they planned. Unfortunate break. I believe Shayla said that was a 14, so just a little bit lighter than what was called.
Yeah, and that's going to happen. It's important to, be positive, support your teammates, just kind of give feedback.
It's also possible that side could be a little slower, because we primarily played the other one for some of those draw shots, so it might not quite be up to speed yet. Quebec looking to put the pressure on with this come around. Really good spot.
Really nice spot. Saw Quebec do this against when they were playing Reagan last night. They could kind of sense they were feeling the finesse and just kind of kept the pressure on.
And that could be interesting, because they're playing a team we know can set up those steals and comeback specialist in their semifinal game.
Well, one thing we know, they are trying their best. Everybody's out there doing the very best they can. They'd all like to win, but supporting your teammates is a key part of this.
And when the stakes are as high as they are, with the opportunity to represent your country, you gotta think that plays a factor for some of these teams, and although you might try not to think about it, part of it is always there. The reminder's right beside you on sheet B. It's always interesting to see how the teams will manage. Julianne Fortin looking for the guard to keep the pressure on. Seem to like it. Really well managed by the line caller and the sweepers.
Yeah, and they had a couple of chances to see rocks come down that path. So they, you know, the good part is they're communicating the weight so that, actually the two sisters are in the house, the Fortin sisters. So it's nice when the sweepers share with Megan what the weight is, she knows roughly how much she needs to sweep that for it to pull over.
Those communication systems are so critical in curling. Shayla Hayward here looking for needs this run back to open it up and give herself a chance. I've seen her make a ton of these this week, so she's got a good chance at it.
I have seen this intern curl a bit.
Great attempt, so
Yeah,
close.
once it starts to go, it's really hard to hold it there. So close.
Tough end for Manitoba, but they've been close on so many. Curling is just kind of one of those harsh, miss the wrong way, and it looks a little bit more severe than what it could have been. Julianne looking to replace that guard to put some additional pressure on that Manitoba team. A little deep by the looks of it.
Yeah, the brushers have not wanted to touch it.
Should stop early enough to be okay. And I think that does the trick. Draw to concede the single here for Manitoba.
I would think if Manitoba scores a 1 here, they're going to be happy with that. Or if Manitoba limits Quebec to score a 1 here, they're going to be happy with that.
Although they're going out far, it's a path that's been pretty well broken down this end. Just had her draw weight so far, so I expect her to be pretty close.
Shayla Hayward with her final stone here in the second end. She's got a peach here.
Great shot by Shayla Hayward.
Really nice shot.
Big moment. That was a key shot. That could have gone really out of hand really quickly. If
So Quebec's stealing 1 here, but Manitoba happy that it was 1. So Quebec is up 3-0 after 2 ends. We will be back with you after a short break.
Oh, he's going to pick it right out of there. He's got it. Is what you need to become the Canadian
Good afternoon and welcome back to the start of the third end here of the women's gold medal match at the 2026 New Holland Canadian Under-20 National Championships here in Sudbury, Ontario. Quebec off to a 3-0 start. Manitoba's got hammer here in the third.
Though a steal looks like a steal on a scoreboard, I think that's one that you're happy with given the situation. Shayla Hayward made a beautiful draw, cut down Quebec to just a single. She had to outdraw 4 other counters to limit the damage to just 1, facing 5. So that was a big accomplishment for that Manitoba team.
Quebec looking to keep things in the house. So mission accomplished there. And Manitoba's going to try to get some guards up in play. So Dana Wall is going to put up a corner guard.
Haven't seen too much action towards the wings yet. There were a couple of corner guards last end. Be interesting to see how it runs. And a well-placed corner guard right on the New Holland logo. Just a little deeper than the New Holland logo, but I'd say that's a pretty good spot for it. Quebec looking to plant another around.
Yeah, Quebec is top 12, but it curls so much they're able to even draw around this one. So if you hear some cheering, it's on the sheepy side, us. Nova Scotia in a little bit of trouble, and Team Blades able to score a point. Quebec red.
A little deeper than Quebec would have wanted there, but still a good spot and put some pressure on this Manitoba team. But an opportunity to come around their corner now. Doing a really good job to bring that over, this directional sweeping. Really good sweep. Fortunately, it didn't quite bury, so it leaves this chase available for Quebec, but we haven't seen too much up this path yet, so there's still some unknown. Really well-managed shot to get that roll. The good news for Manitoba is that it's behind key, so it's not as threatening as it could have been, and they'll have this nice opportunity back to roll behind the corner.
So Kira Cron with her first stone here.
Heard the players say it's picking pretty early on. It's an unfortunate break. That's too bad. Quebec team playing it safe here and opting to clear off this guard. nicely executed.
And great that we can hear the athletes. We can hear both teams really well. Lots of good communication from start to stop on all these shots.
And some good conversation there about which turn to play. Good opportunity here for Manitoba to get something generated, although they don't have the guard anymore to work with. These rocks back tee are their friends.
Oh, what a peach.
Really well managed. Well thrown, well swept, well called.
Great team shot.
It's a little bit of space, so a chance for Emmy LaFrance to peel this out of there.
She's got a good one here. She might just pick it clean.
Really well
nice shot.
executed. Great shot, good sweep, good manage. So many great team shots out there today.
Just clipped it. Set up a bit of a pocket at the back there. Manitoba says thank you. So India Young looking to draw down. Corner freeze is here. It would be tough to get out.
Nice opportunity for Manitoba this end, getting a few draws under their belts. A little unfortunate that it landed in the hole, but a really good attempt. It's unfortunate when you have that in-between one where sweep a little more and land on the middle versus get that final bit of curl up. But the good news is if they plant this, they're all behind tee, so Manitoba will have a chance to generate something. Done by the Quebec team, but there's a bit of backing now for Quebec or Manitoba to plant something.
So close.
Seem to be taking their time to come up in that spot. That's a couple rocks that seem to have tracked in that area. There is some backing to navigate here for Quebec, so they'll have to be a little bit careful.
They'd love to take that back one of their own out, back 12 by the center line. They definitely don't want to create a big pocket there.
It's tough when you accumulate those rocks behind tee because yes, they're yours, but sometimes they do more harm than good eventually. pressure's on this early. Nicely done.
That definitely curled more than they thought it would.
Yeah, make sure we're on the high side.
Manitoba, it's rinse and repeat. It's the same shot. Gonna try to corner freeze over there.
It's a little
far over, so I think
little tricky with that double stack of reds.
second shot, so just on the high side of it. Yeah, on your side. I was getting 15-6. Countdown clock. That's nice thing you. Yeah. Actually, I think if you're not really at it, it'll be okay.
Sheila Hayward's first rock here in the third end, looking to corner freeze. We've seen quite a few rocks come down this path. It'll hang on that center line, and then it'll break.
Really well managed.
Really nice shot.
Great shot and good sweeping. It was important to keep on the high side of that one.
Quebec looking to see if they blast it out or if they hit and stick right there.
It's really good rock placement by Manitoba.
It looks like it would drag. It looks like the red would drag into the back yellow, but can't really see. There we go. There's the overhead shot. Oh, definitely. That red would drag into the yellow. So if they want to peel it out, I think they would be a little concerned about where does the top yellow scoot over. So I think they're looking just to draw to it.
As much as you'd love to blast, it looks like there's a chance it could hang on the side. I think this is a good call. I like that they're playing this known shot. I think they'll have a good chance at it, although they weren't the ones throwing it. They should have a good read on the path. Julianne Fortin with her last. She's had great draw weight all game.
So this one's got to really move.
Sweeper seemed hesitant based on the weight. Looks close. Maybe fooled them a little bit. I think they wanted a smidge deeper, but they were worried it was.
So Team Manitoba playing for 2 for sure.
Good conversation though.
Yeah, I would take a hair more too based on what Julianne's hit did here.
So a 3 is nice, a 2 is key. They've had a really good conversation about the call here. It's like we'll find out if the 3 is there. Really well executed.
It worked.
Great shot, great end by Team Manitoba to tie
That
up.
was an innocent 3, kind of snuck up, but they were patient. They kept playing to the wing, kept drawing, trying to create some offense. Really great shot by Shayla Hayward to put a 3 spot on the board to tie this game. After the third end, it is tied 3-3. We'll be back with you after a short break. Welcome back to the gold medal match at the 2026 New Holland Canadian Under-20 National Championships. We've got our women's gold medal final. Great shot by Shayla Hayward and her team to tie this game up. It is now 3-3 going into the fourth end. Quebec has hammer. These have been the top 2 teams, so we did know we were going to be in for a good game here today.
What an end and what a shot. It's hard to play that for 3 because the 2 is so important at that point. I'm really impressed with how they managed that. They played it perfectly and managed to get rewarded with it. Quebec coming around this. We've noticed this side of the sheet has a later break point and it's really weight sensitive, so it takes its time to come up.
The sheet beside us is the bronze medal game. Nova Scotia just scoring a deuce, going up 3-2 over Alberta. You can catch that game on our other YouTube channel. It's the Static Stream. You can also follow the scores on our Curling Canada website, curling.ca/scoreboard.
Manitoba playing a bit of a chase here.
14.
Good chance to set up.
You know it's close when they're off on, off on, off on.
Great shot by Manitoba lead Dana Wall.
Nice weight management there.
I heard them say 14, which is crazy. The conditions here are so quick. At 14 seconds, it's bumping rocks through. Really good communication by both of these teams. Quebec's lead. Megan Fortin looking to follow this rock down. Really great shot. Those can be so tough because if you ever roll off high side, it opens the door for your opponent.
Are we a shot? Yeah. Do we ever just go top 12?
Good conversation by the Manitoba team there, just getting all on the same page about what they're trying to do and some of the better places for it.
The danger with this particular spot is if you throw just a little bit of extra weight, it will run longer.
Little unfortunate, but probably a slightly better angle now.
That guard's pretty high, so Quebec can get there either way.
We haven't seen this side of the sheet too much. I wonder if the speed will be comparable. The players have noticed it curls a lot on this side. Great rushing by the Quebec team to get that there and hold the line as it started to take off. It just went sideways on them. Really good spot. Manitoba looking to follow it down.
Kira Cron's second stone here in the fourth end.
Really well managed. Get curled a little bit more than they would have wanted, but it still lands in a good spot for Manitoba.
So there's a new rule this year. So sometimes you see the players go back and talk to their coach. They both have great coaches. Quebec has Brendan Lafrance, one of the parents and coaches, and then the Manitoba team has Ron Westcott. They are able to go back and have a quick chat with their coach when they are the non-delivering team.
And I think it's great for this sport. It's really interesting to see how different teams utilize it. Some are more communicative with their coach throughout the game.
Teams do have 2 interactions throughout the game. So normally you have 30 minutes for 8 ends. Both teams started the game with 32 minutes. So 2 minutes were added. And they're able to take 2 interactions, 1 in the first half of the game and 1 in the second half of the game. Their clock continues to run because the added time has already been there, is already there. They don't have to use the interactions. The interactions are when you are in possession of the house. You are the delivering team. It's kind of like a timeout, but the coach just walks quickly up and then has a quick chat.
Nice shot by Manitoba. Although they were shot, the angles were not to their advantage, but now they left themselves a doubles to get out of this.
Quebec recognizes the angles aren't great for them. They're going to take a minute and chat about this, so we'll listen to what they say.
Good conversation happening here.
I had a feeling they were going to call the interaction there. So Coach Brendan Lafrance, he will come out. He can go to the back line and have a chat with his team.
Teams get 1 interaction per half.
rule out. Over rule out. Just see, no over rule out. So open the.
Although they took some time to think about that, they're both in great spots with their thinking time. Teams start with 32 minutes, and Quebec is 20 minutes and 45 seconds now. It's a good spot to be in.
Third stone, Emmy LaFrance just stayed at the other end. She's like, I'm going to let the rest of you figure it out. Just tell me what to throw. This is going to curl.
Sweeper's doing a good job to hold it, though. Oh, an unfortunate one there. Just got caught with a little extra curl.
Shayla's been waiting to run at this.
Really great shot on their last one to set this up. And no mistake made there. Third, India Young with a beautiful shot. Really well. Much needed at that point.
I thought if we ever, if they ever guard
Emmy looking to throw Peel here. Get rid of two for sure.
Really nicely executed. Sticks her shooter on the side. Really got rid of those dangerous rocks, the ones that were staggered at the top of the rings were presenting. Good conversation here by the Manitoba team.
Both second stones for the teams go in the house with the skip. So Megan Fortin, she goes in the house for Quebec, and Kira Cron, she goes in the house for Manitoba.
Skips first here for Kira Hayward. And well managed.
Nice shot by Shayla.
Jillian Fortin with her first one coming up, looking to clear those and get a roll over to potentially set up a chance at a deuce. At this point, the score of 1 is very important to Quebec, scoring in those even ends. Rolled out, but did the job of making the double. Shayla will take advantage of that free draw.
I'm going to take the opportunity here to thank all the umpires, Jackie Boudreau and her team, have done an amazing job all 2 weeks here in Sudbury.
You hear the crowd cheering. That's because the Nova Scotia team just made a really great double.
Shayla just looking to put one top of the house here to force Manitoba to a single, or force Quebec to a single.
Love those free low pressure draws when you can find them. Shayla's got to be very happy with this chance. Really well placed. It's right where they wanted it. Forces a little bit of extra precision.
So decision time. Do you hit and roll or do you draw?
I think with these it tends to come down to thrower preference, or if you know the spot better.
Yeah. So they've decided nose the back one. Nose the back one will give them shot rock.
It's a little bit of room to roll towards the center, but they'll need to make sure their nose are a hair low. I think this is the more conservative option with the scoreboard.
It's kind of skipper's choice here. It's what they're feeling, what they're seeing.
Fortunate.
They didn't anticipate that was going to happen there. Big steal of 2 by Manitoba. Manitoba takes the lead halfway through this game, 5-3. Both teams are going to take a 5-minute break, and we will too. So we will see you back here shortly.
Today we learned to put one foot in front of the other. That with a little hard work, great things will happen. We can go for gold, but what matters most is having fun. We learn from some of the best, improving our skills, building confidence, and making friends that feel like family. We are proud to be the future of curling.
Look at that shot.
See how he reacts. There goes one move in the air. Gets them both through. Ah, great shot. That's a great shot. Oh, he's going to pick it right out of there. He's got it.
Is what you need to become the What do you got? You got one, you got two, you got three. Into the game.
Time to go home, kiddo.
Just one more throw, please.
Thank you for making moments like these possible.
Welcome back to the women's gold medal game here at the 2026 New Holland Canadian Under-20 Championships. We've got Quebec versus Manitoba. Manitoba jumping out to a lead of 5-3 going into the fifth end. These are 8-end games. They've been 10 ends in the past. World Curling changed the rules next year for the World Juniors to 8 ends. So when we surveyed our member associations across Canada, they said, yes, we'd be more than happy to switch to 8 ends. And I have to say, everybody here is quite happy. Players, umpires, coaches, fans. It's been great. Ice crew.
It also preserves the quality of the ice for longer because it's no fun when the ice changes in those later ends. They get to take advantage of better conditions for longer now with the 8-end games.
So there you can see the score. Team Hayward 5-3 over Team Fortin. On the other sheet beside us is the bronze medal game. It's tied 3-3. Alberta Andrewschuk and Nova Scotia Blades. You can see that game on our other YouTube channel. It's a static stream, but you can definitely hear the fans cheering in the stands. Nice to see all kinds of other athletes out here cheering on their friends and sometimes from the same province cheering them on.
The crowd's been great this week. They've gotten really involved.
So this Manitoba team is representing the Carman Golf and Curling Club from Carman, Manitoba. Leading us off here, the start of the fifth end is lead Dana Wall.
Nicely placed stone.
Top 4 exactly where you want it.
There's a real momentum shift in this game. It started out very dominantly for that Quebec team, and then Manitoba cracked. Not to say they cracked the 3 out of nowhere, but it wasn't one that necessarily looked like it was shaping up till later in the end. And then a big steal last end on a hit that didn't quite curl up for the Quebec team. But lots of good shot making from both of these teams. It'll be about controlling the emotions in the second half. Just to their right, they'll have a visual of
nice shot by
trophy.
Megan Fortin. She able to, the sweepers were willing it to stop and it worked. Manitoba's gonna want to put up a tight guard on the center line.
Good start for both of these teams.
Nice shot by Dana.
Protecting the right side of the rock. Megan Fortin looking to freeze. Calling a little heavier, but we haven't seen as many rocks come down this side of the sheet. So I wonder if it'll slow down.
This will warp in for sure. We're right behind the sheet and you can really see that curling in nicely.
Well placed stone, great shot.
Both teams have done a good job jockeying for angles. They've been throwing pretty good weight and then trying to sweep manage to get the angle that they're looking for. So second stone, Kira Cron. Her first rock in the second half. You can see why these teams are in the final. They are playing some great finesse curling.
Sweeper's doing a great job to place those rocks. They seem to have really good heads-up awareness. Constantly communicating. Second, Megan Lafrance looking to make the run. Not quite the run, but a good result to open that up and squeak their guard in.
The team that wins this game will not only be our Canadian champions, but they will represent Canada at the 2027 World Junior Curling Championships next February. We do not know the location, but that will be very exciting for either team.
Nice shot there to unlock the angles a bit. Get rid of that other Quebec stone, yes. But a chance for Quebec now to sit 2. This one hanging a little bit on them. Well swept to get it to curl up.
India Young looking to hit and stick.
Nicely done to sit second shot.
Both teams being very patient.
Quebec's Emmy Lafrance looking to follow it. Really nicely done to carve it up too.
Yeah, great
Almost
brushing.
nose. Looks like they're hanging a little bit more than they're expecting up there. Really good sweeping again. That was hanging. Unfortunate rollout. Some good conversation from Quebec, although they are shot. That angle situation could present some trouble for them later on if Manitoba makes that hit.
Looking to unlock this angle a little bit.
Nicely done.
Well done.
Really well managed by the sweepers and line caller. Really well thrown. Manitoba will have to be a little bit careful here.
Quebec stone went back 4 and
Do you guys like the draw or do you guys like playing the hit? We saw the hit. Okay.
Great conversations happening by these teams. They're really being concise and clear about how they want to hit, where they want to hit, what they're really looking to do.
Skip Shayla Hayward, her first shot here in the 5th end.
Yep. 10, 10, oh. Queen. Oh. Girl. Girl. Really hard, girl. Girl. Hard to see. Hard. 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 Oh,
Pulled a little further than they wanted to, but it's good to stick the shooter.
They definitely wanted their shooter to stick around.
On va juste faire ça. I like the throw. On va juste jouer le... Oui. On peut hit ça, spécialement ça. Non. All the way. Mais joue le slash. Si je fais ça, je laisse la double après.
Some debate here between hit and draw. Both good opportunities to set up the deuce.
Julianne's got a long way to roll, so this is a great opportunity to kind of spread them out. Doesn't want to set up a double at all if possible.
At least with this, it takes that dangerous rock off that control zone area. We'll have a wide open shot on her last. Both teams getting a little bit caught near that center line.
Yeah, that center line, it'll run a little bit. Manitoba's got a great opportunity to sit 3.
Good awareness of Shayla there. She just acknowledged that Julianne stayed a little bit straight, so they are anticipating that with this one. Rolls out, but still a good spot to be sitting in. Good job by the sweepers to carve it over.
Yeah, it's a straight spot, and if you up your weight just a little bit, it's not going to come back for you.
Opportunity now for Quebec to make this hit and stick for the single. Julianne Fortin with her last.
Nice throw here. Quebec picking up a point. Keeping this game tight. It's 5-4 Manitoba over Quebec after the 5th end. Teams will take a short break, and we'll be back with you at the 6th end. Good afternoon. Welcome back on this Saturday afternoon here in Sudbury, Ontario at the Jerry McCrory Countryside Sports Complex. This is the women's gold medal match. We knew it was going to be a close one. It's 5-4, Manitoba over Quebec. We've got 3 ends of play, potentially more. We've got a great game going here. Quebec starting us off in the 6th end. They're going to want to have some rocks in play. The game beside us is the bronze medal match. Nova Scotia picked up 1 in the 5th. They are now up 4-3 over Alberta. You can catch that game on our other YouTube channel.
Nicely done to get some curl at the end. Not quite on the center line, but good guard height and good spot. Manitoba now looking to come around this.
Mine's good.
I expect them to be close. She's made a ton of these all game.
Okay, lots of room.
5-4.
Kira knife.
They're pretty heavy.
This is that spot that seems super weight sensitive and seems to have a later break.
Okay, that's fine. 14-6.
14. Just take for me.
Yeah. The kick was already all there.
The host committee here has been absolutely outstanding. So our co-chairs Kelly and Kathy have put together an incredible volunteer committee. So we certainly thank the hundreds of volunteers that have been here over the 2 weeks to host an incredible championship here in Sudbury.
Good opportunity for Quebec here to sink one. Nicely placed. Tough to say whose shot on that with the overhead, but good spot nonetheless.
Manitoba's Dana Wall throwing her second stone here in the 6th end.
Lots of line, guys. Where are you?
Do it.
Lots of room. Kira.
Do it.
No. Where are you?
Line.
No. Okay, we're going around. Yep, girl. Girl. Oh, sorry.
Manitoba changing plans there just because it was running a little bit heavy. They came around that red one and got shot rock.
Nicely judged by the sweepers. They knew where it was going the whole time. A little bit of a tricky situation for Quebec now. Navigate with some caution. This is that side that seems to be a little bit slower and gets a little bit more finish than the teams expect. Good opportunity for Megan Lafrance to put a second one in there. Well swept and well managed.
I like the run. Like this.
Yep. Like dead nose?
Yep. Pretty much no
some noise behind, and
And
she
they
does. Nice shot by
Well
Kira
managed.
Cron.
Great shot.
I think that's really good.
Anytime you play a run back, you just want to make some noise behind you. And you can see a great angle there. Nice next throw. Good result for Team Manitoba.
Although they've left the double, the good news is that if Quebec makes this double, they should have a double back. They'll have an open opportunity to score or look at a blank.
One.
Megan LaFrance looking to make a double here. Able to get rid of one.
Doesn't quite get the double, but at least their rock is protected. They do have to navigate some backing now as they hit this, which adds some complexity.
Yeah, this way. Okay. Yeah. Like 4?
Yep, 11.
Is there a lot of separation?
Yes.
Opportunity for Manitoba to set something up here.
At least 3 feet, I would say.
Manitoba definitely looking to score a couple of points this end in the 6th end. That would be pretty big on the scoreboard.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Whoa!
Girl. Stick. Girl. Oh, straight. Straight.
Whoa!
Yep, straight. Hard. Roll it.
Well managed.
Yeah, great line call there.
10-6. Sheila.
Back now with potentially a double opportunity.
You got it. Good sweep.
Could you see if they were playing the double or are they playing
Kind of
that
took off
hidden
at the end.
flop?
Good sweep.
Good weight. It worked
Yeah.
out. 10-6.
Okay.
Pardon?
Yeah. Well, I
Looks like they're playing the double,
not
but the
paused,
hidden
like-
flop is also a really good
Oh, Quebec.
result.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I
It
didn't
wasn't
flip
a
it.
float from your wrist.
Yeah. Gotta push. Gotta push. Gotta push. Gotta push. Gotta push.
Oh, yep. Keep going. Yep.
Nice hidden flop.
11. Here was 10-6. So take
Chance for India Young to play the
I'll take the roll.
same shot as her teammate and make the roll.
11-5. Hair down. Stop. Hair down. We're light. Light. We're light. Hard. Yeah. Hard. You gotta go. Hard. Give a roll.
Nicely done. Really good heads-up communication by the sweepers there to let the skip know that it was a little bit lighter.
I knew it was gonna come up there.
Yeah. Well, mine did.
Yeah. And it was less weight. 11-1. Oh yeah. I just think I could have.
Back now with the second chance at this
It's
double.
gonna hit the center. It really went.
Emmy LaFrance.
Yeah, exactly. Up. Feel. Up. Roll.
Fortunate with the stuff, but the good news is that there will still likely be a chance at another one.
11.
Even if you roll a hair. Yeah. Even if you roll a hair Dana's way, it's pretty good.
Yep.
And there's no double. Weight's good.
Same height. 11. Lead. Just 11. Girl. Lead.
Really nicely executed.
10-5.
She can make the double and roll all in the same shot.
And even if she came up. Yeah. Anything more than that would have
good opportunity for Julianne Fortin with her first rock to get out of this end.
I don't know if it's there. Whoa! Girl! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Really well done. Great shot by Julianne Fortin. Really well managed by the team. Those can be so tricky because you get greedy for the roll sometimes and you can miss the double, but making that double was the key. I don't even know if she could stick around just due to how steep that was.
Okay. Just top 8, top 4. It should be the same weight as coming to the middle, so like that top 8 when you feel before.
Chance now for Shayla Hayward to get her draw weight.
Shayla's looking for the skipper's deuce. She's got an empty house, but she's got a corner guard, so she's going to try to curl around here and see if she can score 2 points off her stones.
This is one of the first times we've seen the corner guards be used late in the end this game.
Where are you? We're T. You need backing. We're at least T. We're T. Where are you? T. Straight in. You need backing. We don't. Okay, well then. We don't. Well, it's really curling. It's really curling. It has to sit for line. It has to sit. Sit. 15.
Really nice line. And able to hang around at the back. So it's good, gives Quebec an opportunity to freeze to that. But that had nice line.
Sorry. That's okay. Yeah.
It's a really nice curl that they're getting towards the wings on that side.
Hey. Yeah, just straight draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Really moved there. Yeah, it's really moved at the end, yeah.
It's nice to throw these after getting to watch one, because sometimes these inside outs can be a little tricky for speed, but they should have a good idea after watching Manitoba's. Julianne Fortin made a beautiful one on her first, looking to maintain that force with a good freeze. Speakers seem to like it.
Just didn't get the curl they were anticipating there. Beautiful weight.
Similar weight used. Edge on edge. Yeah. I like 13. Okay. It was only missing a sliver. You got a lot of finish past this guard.
Opportunity for Shayla Hayward to make this for the 2.
Yeah, you pretty much got all of it. Okay. Yeah.
Looks like she can just see enough of it.
Yeah, no. It's 13. Hey, you got it. Let's make it.
Last rock, 6th end. 13 was the weight call.
Yep.
This is a nice gradual
Hard! Wait,
curl.
yeah, hard! Hard! Clean.
Perfectly executed.
Nice shot there by Shayla Hayward and Team Manitoba, scoring a big deuce in the 6th to go up 7-4. We're heading into the 7th end. Quebec will have a hammer. Teams will take a short break, and we'll be back with you soon. Welcome back to the start of the 7th end of the women's gold medal match at the 2026 New Holland Canadian Under-20 National Championships. We are getting down to the wire. 7-4 Manitoba over Quebec. Quebec looking to score a couple of points at least here to tighten this gap. Both teams in between ends get a chance to talk to their coaches. Quebec's coach Brendan LaFrance and Manitoba's coach Ron Westcott. It's always a nice time to kind of check in. What's our plan? So both teams know what they're looking to do to start this 7th end. They've been playing all week for this opportunity. So we do know that both teams are going to try their hardest to the very end here.
Well-placed draw to start off the end by Manitoba's Dana Wall. Megan Fortin looking for the corner guard. It's been an exciting game so far. They've kept quite a few rocks in play, and the ends have really gone back and forth, I would say. Nice corner guard placed there for the Quebec team. Manitoba looking to place another one on that center line.
You can hear the intensity in some of the screams here. You know, these players, they are trying their hardest out here.
And a well-placed stone there by the Manitoba team. Opportunity to come around the corner guard. Megan Fortin. A little quick in that spot, unfortunately. Bit of a missed opportunity.
Yeah, we started the game. It was definitely Quebec's momentum. And then we had a little shift of momentum with the steal in the middle of the game. And it's definitely been a little bit more Manitoba's momentum.
This Manitoba team, they had a tough start in their semifinal, and they really came out in the latter half of the game, rattling off a bunch of consecutive steals. So you know they'll be strong in this second half. But this Quebec team very strong as well.
Nice shot by Kira to line them up. Quebec's got to move those around. They're just looking too good right now for Manitoba.
I did add quite a bit. I just like kicked really strong. Okay. I was just like, that's why I was saying straight. I was like, okay. It was really curling, so I'm like, Reed's got me somewhat close.
Some debate.
I definitely added a lot more than I usually do. I picked things slow. Yeah, it's kind of sound like that.
Want to clean up this middle situation, but also important to keep some of your shooters around. Just navigating what week to play on this. Looks like they're trying to get the roll in. Well, that's considerably better than it looked. I think that was a pretty good result for that Quebec team. Really well managed. It's very difficult to get all 3 rocks moving, but I think that'll go a long way. Manitoba now with a chance to get rid of both of these guards. Good sweeping to hold that.
The bronze medal game is now tied 4-4 in the 7th end. So they're having a close battle over there.
Quebec now with a chance to lie too.
John, you guys are great. Threw that up there right away. So you can see in the corner screen there. You can also click on our other YouTube game.
Bit of a missed opportunity there to lie the 2. That spot is still hanging a little straighter than I think what they're expecting. Some backing to navigate here, but a good hit and stick will leave Manitoba staying really well this end. No straight peel. Straight peel's better because there's less clutter.
At the conclusion of this game, we'll be doing the medal presentations for both the U-20 men and U-20 women. U-20 men's game was at 11 a.m. our time here in Sudbury this morning. Ontario defeating Alberta in the gold medal game, and Alberta won. Alberta Ushalak, and then the bronze medal game went to Quebec.
Good chance here for Quebec now. They've got a makeshift corner guard and some backing to draw to. It looks really close. Really well swept, really well thrown.
Great sweeping.
Is there space? I think we just blast it with the out.
I don't hate doing that.
I like to blast. Like lose the back, but lose them all. Like losing the back. Yeah, get rid of all 3 or all 2.
Conversation happening here from this Manitoba team, recognizing that at this point in time, the rocks behind the tee are helping Quebec more than them.
India Young's shot here. Looks like she's gonna have the pick.
Really nicely done. Supers did a good job to carve that. They were on it early. Almost got both of the backing.
Amy LaFrance looking to freeze down again.
super close. Well thrown and well
beautiful.
managed. 2 in a row. Great shots by Emmy Lefrance.
Those are not easy shots. Well thrown, well managed.
It's important to make that freeze at the back of the rings, but it's hard to make that freeze at the back of the rings because you're not far off running out of space. She did a good job of placing those.
Skip Shayla Hayward's first stone in the 7th end. She just needs to needed to curl up a little bit more. It does give Quebec that opportunity to hit and sit 2.
At least mission accomplished. She'll have an open shot on her last to limit Quebec to the score of 2. So close. It just seems to be a later finish in that spot. Couldn't quite get the curl. Quebec's Julianne Fortin with her first, looking to set up the deuce. Super's doing everything they can to hold this. Really well thrown. Great spot. I don't think you could roll that much better.
No, she's in a great spot there. So Team Manitoba saying, yep, we'll just exchange rocks here. We'll give you your deuce and then take hammer into 8.
Really patient end by that Quebec team. It looked like trouble early on with that center situation, but they did a good job to clean it up and stay patient and use what was there. They really leveraged those back of the rings rocks. We're able to generate a mistake and a potential deuce.
Shayla Hayward's final stone here in the 7th end. Clean's always a good sign.
Nicely executed.
Both teams have tons of time on the clock. They've managed their time very well.
Could have a 20-minute end ahead of us.
Let's do it. Julianne Fortin says, let's do it. I agree.
Should have a really good read on this spot. It's very similar to what she had just thrown and seen from Shayla. Last rock, 7th end, Julianne Fortin. Sweeper's doing a great job to hold this. And really well managed. Great shot to close off the 7th end.
Quebec picking up a big deuce to close the gap. Manitoba up 7-6. We are heading into our final end, our 8th end. Teams will take a short break, chat with their coaches, and we will be back with you soon.
Today we learned to put one foot in front of the other. That with a little hard work, great things will happen. We can go for gold, but what matters most is having fun. We learn from some of the best, improving our skills, building confidence, and making friends that feel like family. We are proud to be the future of curling.
Welcome back to the 8th end of this women's gold medal match of the 2026 New Holland Under-20 Canadian Championships. We are at the Jerry McCrory Countryside Sports Complex in Sudbury, Ontario. We've actually been here for 2 weeks. The first week was the Under-21 Mixed Doubles Championship, and week 2 has been the men's and women's Under-20 Championship. We've got a tight game here. Manitoba has a little bit of an edge. They are up 7-6 with Hammer, coming into 8.
It's been quite the back and forth battle between these two teams. Some good shot making, really good patience by both.
So Megan Fortin throwing her first stone. Quebec is going to look to throw some guards. They definitely wanted them to touch the center line. If they touch the center line, Manitoba cannot bump them off.
Perfectly placed first guard to open the end for Megan Fortin, the 18-year-old student.
Dana Wall throwing her first shot for Manitoba in this 8th end. She's going to come around. Sit top 8, top 4. Line looks good.
Well-placed rock.
On the sheet beside us, there's the bronze medal game. Not sure what happened. Something just happened in the 7th end I didn't quite see. Oh, Nova Scotia took 2. Nova Scotia is now up 6-4 going into the 8th end. Alberta Andruschuk will have Hammer. If you want to watch the 8th end there, you can have dual screens up. You can see John and our production crew. These guys have done an amazing job all week.
And this arena is packed. The stands are full of really excited fans, excited for some good curling, and they've just been great. They've really been getting involved, and what a cool experience for these athletes. Quebec has started off the end with some really well-placed double center guards. Both appear to be touching center line. Manitoba looking to come in a second time. Though it ticked, it's still on center, so the no tick rule didn't come into effect. But a little bit of an opportunity here for Quebec to get something going.
Both of these teams came through the quarterfinal and then the semifinal. Both the teams in the bronze medal, they had Nova Scotia and Alberta had the bye to the semifinal for winning their pool. Both these games are definitely going to come down to the wire.
This is really exciting to see. Some great shot making. Really well placed stone by Megan LaFrance.
I'm not even sure Emmy could breathe at the at the end there.
Really well swept.
She gave it everything she had. She was.
Both of these teams have been in big finals. This Quebec team has a silver from the Canadian U-20s last year, silver in the U-18s in 2024. Manitoba, 3 of them winning the U-18s in 2024. Ton of big game experience. It'll be really exciting to see as Ascent plays out.
You can't simulate big game experience. You have to be in it. So this is fantastic for both these teams.
And it looks like they faced off against each other in the Canadian U-18 in 2024. Here they are 2 years later once again.
These curlers are our next generation. It's exciting to see the great players coming up through our system.
And already starting to get there. There's a Canadian mix under the belt of Shayla Hayward. The Scotties featured this Quebec Fortin team this year. They were the representatives. So already getting into those despite their junior age. Got the one guard. Center guard remains. Back sitting shot rock looking to fix another guard.
Some of these players certainly wear their heart on their sleeves.
And you love to see it. It makes it exciting as a fan to see the passion that they're feeling.
There's that balance, though, of emotional control and staying in the moment.
It's hard seeing the prize laid out right beside you as you play that game, but
well, I'm pretty sure they're not looking. Yeah, both teams have a lot of time on the clock. They've got over 9 minutes each. And both teams still have an interaction as well.
Cue the 20-minute end.
Sometimes you pause your momentum if you slow things down too much.
I think this is a good moment for a team conversation. Very pivotal point in the end.
So Ron Westcott has chosen to use his interaction in the second half here. So he's able to do that, or they're able to do that once in the second half. So he let the team chat and then decided it was time for him to have a little chat with them all.
Cut the angles now.
Not want to stick? Like, do we want to try to stick?
That's great, but we don't need to. Like, let's not play it tight. Okay.
It's a good conversation there. That well-placed stone on the lead rock by Manitoba is...
You like that, Rob?
I like that timeout because they are able to talk about the options, but also, you know, Ron gave them a chance to chat about what they wanted to do and then talked about, you can see that rock on the button. This is a great opportunity to play a chaser. But what I really like is he was able to discuss the weight and where to put the broom. Because a lot of times that conversation is left out, and I think that's the most important. Like, what are the details in the shot? So India Young looking to play a chaser.
That's a great point, Helen. Sometimes in those moments, it's hard to pay attention to all the things, and Ron would have that perspective from behind the sheet.
She's got a nice one here.
Really well managed. Great shot by India.
Quebec have a couple of options here. Both of them are draws.
The good news is if they draw that out-turn side, there's so much finish that they can probably bury it. But definitely
They could bury it better than the one that they just had there. And they have seen this path.
Emmy LaFrance looking to make a good one here. Good chance to set up that steal point. Sweepers seem to like it. Great sweeping to get that finish. Still shows a piece.
Great weight. Fantastic weight. Manitoba does a really good job of sharing weights. What did you throw? What do we need here? And confirming after what was the weight. So they did recognize early that India was going to be on the guard, so they made the right call there. Just make sure you pick off that top guard.
And that's a good result too. That makes it easier to access if something gets log jammed in there later. You don't love running your opponent rock back, but at least it's tight to the ring. So if it comes down to it, they'll have that opportunity.
So Quebec will use their interaction. So Brendan LaFrance, he will come out, have a chat with them. That's a great shot right there.
Good conversation happening here. You have to steal one, but you'd love to steal two. Got a great setup going to give them a chance. Both teams still have plenty of thinking time. So I think it's good that they're having these discussions, and they definitely have the time for it.
Okay, back to the original call, which I think is a great call. Kind of try to corner freeze, duck around that center line guard. perfect shot is corner freezing on that yellow on the center line side to take away the run back. Can't take everything away though. They have seen this path a number of times.
She's had excellent draw weight this whole game. I think she'll be really close. Sweeper's picking it up early. Not quite where they wanted it, but it looks to be an okay spot. There might be a chance for Manitoba.
They're not staggered. They're staggered the right way. I like that. You have to hit it crazy.
So a little confusing with their communication there, trying to figure out, do they sweep it?
I'm just looking at it over the top.
So Manitoba looking to see if they can throw some weight at this.
A quarter will get it. It just looks like it's going into yellow. No, the yellow's in front of it. I know, but here, let's look at it. It's going into the yellow.
So Manitoba does not have an interaction, so they will need to sort this out on their own. You can see how the red is frozen to that yellow one. So that yellow will kick over.
The concern is that they can't see all of that red. If you could see it all, you're better off hitting nose or low side of that red, but in this case, you might not be able to get there. So how thick can they afford to hit it and still kill it without booting that yellow too far? Big shot coming up here for Shayla Hayward. First stone, 10th end. Catches the guard. Seem to get a little.
It does make this interesting because Quebec is now sitting 2, and she did unfortunately clip her guard that she could have run back. So Julianne Fortin, this is her final shot here. She has seen this path repeatedly.
Good chance to make things really difficult. If she ever crosses a little low, it could be a little scary for Manitoba to navigate.
Last stone for Julianne Fortin in the 8th end here. Looking to throw a guard.
Well placed.
Did it all by herself.
Sweeper friendly shots. Decision time for Manitoba.
That was a good end by Quebec. Last shot opportunity here for Manitoba.
I think it's always stuffing.
looking at runs, but there is the draw to cut them down.
Yes.
I like the draw, but
I don't think this is for the win, so I'd rather just get one and draw.
I like it. This is always stuffing, looks like to me.
It
I'm going
looks
to
like
X
it's
no
always
matter what.
stuffing. Okay.
Maybe I'll take max race here.
So we have seen this path quite a bit.
Haven't seen it this end yet, though.
Big shot here for Team Manitoba. Quebec is sitting 2. They are sitting the winning point. Shayla Hayward and her team just looking to go full 4 to cut Quebec down. Doesn't look like it will curl enough for her to get to the pin. Canadian Championship on the line. Final stone here in the 8th end. Shayla Hayward, Team Manitoba.
All you. Yep.
Sweepers on it early.
Hard line. Hard. Yep. Hard. 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 You gotta go. Hard line. Hard. Hard. You gotta go. Hard. 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 Hard.
Oh,
Close.
such a good try by Shayla Hayward and Team Manitoba. Quebec comes through in the end with a huge steal of 2. Great game by both teams. Congratulations to Team Quebec.
What an exciting
They
finish.
were runner-up last year. They have moved one step up. Quebec has moved one step up on the podium to gold. Congratulations to Julianne Fortin, Emily LaFrance, Megan LaFrance, Megan Fortin, Coach Brandon LaFrance. They are our 2026 Canadian Under-20 champions.
And what a season for them. Scotties.
Silver last year at the Under-20, gold this year. They will represent Canada next year at the 2027 World Junior Championships. They are Team Canada. Congratulations to Quebec. Congratulations to Manitoba. Well fought game out there. Momentum definitely shifted. The bronze medal game has just ended. Nova Scotia able to score, win by a score of 6-5. So our teams are Quebec, Manitoba, and Nova Scotia. We'll be doing our medal ceremony shortly. Thank you for everybody for joining us here. You can see the medals, the banner, the trophy. I am Helen Radford with Curling Canada, the manager of Next Gen and Podium Pathway. Excited to be on the journey with these young athletes. Abby Deshane, thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for helping out, doing some commentating.
Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure commentating with you, Helen, and watching these teams. Canada is in great hands.
Thanks, guys. You did a great job.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful blend of strategy, skill, and creativity. Curling. But it's our people who make us great. We're a mosaic of countless experiences. communicate, and collaborate. We value new ideas and different perspectives. We learn from our past and from our future. We may even disagree sometimes, but it's in our differences that we can see our strengths. The beauty of our sport is reflected in our people and our values. Regardless of your ethnicity or gender, your abilities, your stage in life, your beliefs, or who you love. The rocks and the ice don't discriminate. And as curlers, we won't either. We will be the change that we want to see in the world. Hurling is a place for everyone.